So we've been having a little bit of a mess around with the iron-on hook and loop that we offer. This is a product manufactured by Alphatex, which is VELCRO's company in Belgium. Now, this HF weldable has replaced VELCRO's PC28. So PC28 is no longer available. This adhesive is an environmentally friendly version. Now, obviously, the adhesives where you peel the release paper and the adhesive is tacky and you stick it down, they sort of cover 95% of applications. Weldable can be applied with heat, and that's why we call it an iron-on for fabrics, because fabrics is one of the things, or a range of fabrics is one of the things that this actually sticks well to. Peel and stick adhesives, pressure sensitive adhesives, they're always sort of with reservation on fabrics. We market this as iron-on. You can also activate the adhesive with ultrasonics, and you can activate it with M.E.K, which is a solvent. Now, the old PC28 adhesive would activate with M.E.K or acetone. This will only activate with M.E.K. We're not connected or affiliated with any of the manufacturers. This is just something that we purchased just to kind of use the product ourselves so that we're better informed and we can obviously then advise on applications. We don't supply this product or any solvents at all. So, gloves on. As with any solvents, always make sure that everywhere is well ventilated, and I'm afraid our scrap of vinyl, we've been, like I say, we've been playing around with different substrates just to see how the adhesive performs. It will not work on paper or cardboard. It doesn't like, we tried a sign, aluminium sign, it doesn't like that. We've tried various substrates. What it will work on is this vinyl. It will work on a range of fabrics. When you are using fabrics, it does actually work better under heat than solvent. The best option would be to lay it face up and then have your fabric over the top and then iron it on. So your iron's going through your fabric and then directly onto the adhesive. Over 100 degrees, no steam on the iron. There was a product years ago called Iron On for Fabrics, and it came in a 1 metre or a 10 metre pack. That was very, very slightly tacky, and it did have a clear release liner on the back. It's no longer available, but there is some confusion now between the two different adhesives, because the old iron-on for fabrics did require a steam iron, and this adhesive on this new weldable, no steam, so it is just heat, and it needs to be over 100 degrees. Like I say, on fabrics, if you can use heat, that is the best option. From my own testing, you have to be quite quick when you apply the solvent to the adhesive and then actually apply it to the substrate. And I think with fabrics, you could run out of time before you've sort of correctly aligned and stuck it down. So fabrics use an iron. When it comes to vinyl or other substrates that this will stick to, then you can use solvents. So to activate, we just activate that adhesive, and just the same as you would do with a PS adhesive where you peel the release paper, you sort of put pressure on, work it out to the edges. We do also say, as with the PS adhesives, just nip and round off any corners, and it just eliminates a sort of lift point, you know, on those vulnerable edges. So there we have your iron on or heat activated. So M.E.K is what you would use. It is limited on what it will stick to, but on substrates that it does work on, it is sort of a permanent fix. And actually, unlike peel and stick adhesives, once this is cured very quickly, you can use it straight away. So there we go. That is your iron on, and it supersedes PC28.